Talk about Louisville versus Washington, New Year's Eve day in the Sun Bowl in El Paso, Texas. Right now, look at the free Wager Talk live odds screen. 2.5 pretty much across the board for Louisville. There are a couple of threes out there, not many. The money has come for Washington. Total 49.5. We'll also see some under money for this Sun Bowl matchup. Teddy covers with a big game breakdown here for Wager Talk TV. Bowl season is upon us. Before we get into this one, I do want to let you know what's going on right now at wagertalk.com. From Christmas Day through New Year's Eve, get 25% off anything and everything at WagerTalk. Just use promo code HOLIDAY25 at checkout, whether you want daily picks, weekly passes, season passes, whatever you're looking for. Anything and everything. Take 25% off, HOLIDAY25 at checkout. So let's talk about Louisville and Washington, because this is a scenario for me. This is a really difficult bowl game. All right, I'm going to make it very clear. I'm not playing this right now, not the current number. Louisville was the better team this regular season. It really wasn't that close. All right, they opened 3-0 straight up and against the spread, against lesser competition. They did beat Georgia Tech by double digits during that span, but that was a closer game than the final score might indicate. But then they went 0-5 against the spread. Their next 5, they failed as 3 times as chalk during that span. But they closed the season, this Louisville team, an outright upset over Clemson, and then wins and covers against Pitt at -7 and Kentucky at -5. It's a really good Louisville team this regular season. Washington was a home road dichotomy team. They weren't that good this year. Away from home, they were awful. 0-6 straight up, 0-6 against the spread. They went 1-5 ATS as dogs. The only win came against USC at home when they rallied from behind thanks to Trojans' turnovers and won that game by 5. But they hit the highway. They lost to Rutgers, Iowa, Indiana, Penn State, Oregon, Wazoo. And frankly, they weren't good enough in any of those games. They made mistakes in bunches, and that compares to their 4-2 ATS mark as chalk. So Washington's regular season tells us that this is not a team you want catching points as they step up in class. That being said, we love Jed Fish, and we like the move that Washington's made here. They're going to start the true frosh, Damon Williams. He was a top 20 QB prospect. He got his feet wet in a number of games during the regular season. Fish, quote, I feel very confident when he goes into the game that we can call what we want to call. Williams is a dual threat. I think he's going to provide a challenge for Louisville's defense. Again, they don't have a ton of film on this guy at all. And the Louisville side of the equation, again, when we look at Louisville's season, it was a way better season than Washington. Washington's nothing but a disappointing campaign. Louisville had a pretty good year. But when you read the tea leaves and what's happened since the end of the regular season, let's see, their starting quarterback has opted out. The star wide receiver, Ja'Cory Brooks, has opted out. The edge rusher, Ashton Gillette, has opted out. They've got a bunch of players that hit the portal, a bunch of players going to the draft that aren't going to be playing in this ball game. And again, you're talking about your starting quarterback, your senior, and Tyler Shuck. That's a big loss for Louisville, especially, again, when I ask them to win by a big margin. But I'm not sure they're going to win this game at all. I don't. I can only take the dog here. I've lost with Washington as they stepped up in class on a couple of occasions this season, which tampers my enthusiasm a fair bit. But that's the way I lean in this one. Dog or pass. I'm not convinced the favorite is going to show up and play with passion. Again, take advantage of that 25% off anything and everything at Wager Talk with promo code HOLIDAY25. We appreciate the likes. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate the follows very, very much. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy New Year. Thanks for watching Wager Talk TV. Cheers.